We grow up believing that finished means worthy. We chase completion like it's salvation. The degree, the title, the house, the relationship, the perfect plan. But what if finished was never the goal? What if life was never meant to be a masterpiece? Just a canvas that's always being painted? The world rewards the final product. It loves the before and after. The transformation story. The clean conclusion. But you? You are still in progress, and that's not a flaw. That's your beauty. Because the truth is, everything alive is unfinished. The sea never stays still. The stars are still burning into new forms. The earth itself keeps changing its shape. So why do you expect yourself to be complete? You're not behind. You're becoming. And that's what makes you real. The world rushes you. Where are you now? What have you achieved? What's next? It teaches you to measure your worth in milestones. To believe that peace exists only at the finish line. But the finish line keeps moving. Every time you get close, it shifts just a little further away. And suddenly, the dream that once inspired you becomes a weight on your back. The timeline becomes a noose. The journey becomes punishment for not being there yet. But here's the quiet truth no one tells you. You don't need to arrive to be enough. You don't need to finish to be worthy. You are not a project. You are a process. And every process has pauses, revisions, and restarts. So when you feel lost, uncertain, or slow, you're not failing. You're still forming. There is sacredness in the mess. In the parts that make no sense yet. In the drafts of your soul still finding their shape. Growth is rarely graceful. Sometimes it looks like confusion. Sometimes it looks like collapse. Sometimes it feels like standing still. But the seed doesn't bloom overnight. The mountain doesn't rise in a day. And you don't become yourself in one clean moment of clarity. You unfold. Through mistakes. Through heartbreak. Through lessons that refuse to come easy. The mess is not your enemy. It's the proof that you're still creating. You can't edit a life that hasn't been written. So write badly. Build imperfectly. Love clumsily. Heal slowly. Because beauty doesn't come from being polished. It comes from being real. We live in a world addicted to speed. Fast success. Instant answers. Immediate validation. But art, real art, takes time. And so do you. The most beautiful things in life don't rush to exist. They rise from patience. From consistency. From the quiet work done when no one is watching. Every brushstroke matters. Even the ones that look like mistakes. Every rough edge is part of the texture. Your evolution will take seasons. Some will look like growth. Some will look like waiting. And some will look like nothing at all. But underneath it all, something is taking shape. Something only time can reveal. So stop rushing your becoming. Masterpieces aren't finished fast. They're lived into. The world will try to convince you that you're behind. Behind the person who figured it out faster. Behind the friend who found love first. Behind the stranger online, whose highlight reel looks like perfection. But no one posts the pauses. No one celebrates the drafts. No one uploads the unfinished chapters. You are comparing your construction site to someone else's completed home. But even those finished lives, they're not done either. They're just in a different phase of building. Comparison kills gratitude. It blinds you to how far you've already come. So when that voice whispers, you should be further by now, remember, there is no map for becoming. No fixed timeline for healing. No deadline for blooming. You are right on time for your own story. The middle is the hardest part. Where the excitement of starting fades, and the satisfaction of finishing feels far away. It's where doubt lives. Where you question your worth, your pace, your purpose. But the middle is also where magic happens. It's where character is built, where faith grows, where patience becomes power. You can't skip the middle, because the middle is the making. Think of it this way. Every unfinished note in a song still matters. Every half-built dream still hums with potential. Every version of you in progress is already beautiful in its becoming. You don't need to be done to be divine. You don't need to be whole to be holy. You just need to keep going. One day, you'll look back and realize the beauty was never in being done. It was in the doing. In the nights you doubted yourself but still tried. In the mornings you started over. In the seasons where nothing made sense, but you showed up anyway. That's the real art. To live as if the process itself is sacred. To honor the cracks as entry points for light. To see the half-built dream not as failure, but as proof of faith. Because you were never meant to be a finished masterpiece. You were meant to be a living one. Always evolving. Always unfolding. Always unfinished. So stop judging your pace. Stop hiding your drafts. Stop waiting to be perfect before you show the world who you are. Because even half-built dreams can still be beautiful. And maybe the beauty of life is that it's never complete. Only continuing.